Welcome, welcome, my beautiful Geminis. Here is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the month of August 2021. Starting off, we have 4 piles here that represent each week of the month. We have clarification here, and we also have some beautiful energy cards to tie the loose ends up and conclude this reading. You have an all-over energy card here, and you have a relationship card as well. So let's start off with our first week here, my beautiful Geminis. You have the 6 of Wands, you have the Page of Wands, and you have the Man. So I do think some of you are getting some support coming into you this particular month. It could be somebody who's advocating for you, somebody who stands in their integrity and their truth, and they stand up for those elements. I think, this could be somebody around you that you can lean into. They could be a mentor. They could be an advocate. They could be somebody that you've retained to help you with a situation. They're very trustworthy, and I think you need to lean into their information, lean into whatever information they're going to convey to you. I think you are their focus of, they're protecting you. They're trying to promote you, they're trying to defend you, they're trying to get you out there to one main goal, to see achievement coming into you. And again, this could be somebody you've hired, it could be a legal eagle, could be somebody like that. For others, it could be somebody around you, maybe your mate, maybe your partner, maybe a family member, maybe a close friend that you need to lean into for advice and for support. Know that they're going to be there. I always say to everybody, lucky are you to have this kind of energy in a person around you, where you can ask them anything. They don't sugarcoat anything. They give you a straight up answer. And I think that's basically what we all want. We all want to know the truth when we ask a question. We all want, the information that they convey to us to be truthful and upright. So I think you have someone here that you can lean into that's going to be helping you through this month with some sort of situation. Now, I think there's opportunities coming into you this month. I think, you're going to hear information about that, maybe this situation that you've been working hard for, because you've got the 6 of Wands. That's blood, sweat, and tears, effort that you've applied to something wholeheartedly, and then you see the rewards come in. Opportunities are going to start presenting themselves at the beginning of August, and it's going to give you that liberation to move forward and go after them. So don't be afraid to step up and do that. When this card shows up, it says get ready to hit the ground running and go for what it is you want. It's opportunity. It's an exciting opportunity, and doors opening. It's good news. It's good news about creative projects and things that you want. It's also you now being able to step up and believe in yourself. You might have been going through a slump for a while, and all of a sudden now you're going to say, I feel good about myself. I'm going forward. I'm going after what I want, because at the end of the day, when you do whatever effort, blood, sweat, and tears, and you've committed yourself to, you're going to see the rewards coming in. I tell people this all the time. We can't sit there and think that, the universe and the divine are going to drop us this wheel of fortune in our lap. We've got to step up and grab onto the resources that we have and go for it. Okay, go towards those goals, because you're going to see victory coming in here. You're going to get something here. You're going to win something. You're going to accomplish something. You're going to get recognition from other people. Maybe some of you are out there building a business, building a clientele. Maybe you're out there publicly promoting yourself, and all of a sudden you're going to see success coming in for the effort that you've applied. Beautiful. Whoops. Now you're sorry about that, guys. I hit my page here. I got excited. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Gemini, your second week here, you have the 5 of Cups, you have the Page of Pentacles, and you have the Tower. So something suddenly is going to shift, and you're going to change direction, and you're going in a new direction here. You're building a stronger foundation. This could already happen, but we're moving through the month, and the second week, I think you're going to be making changes again for the better. Something suddenly shifts. Something happens that you're going to be moving forward. Now, for some of you, it could be the end of a situation, a job, a phase in your life, or a relationship, or a friendship. a partnership of some sort. I think, it could have been on shaky ground. We can't build a foundation on sand, okay? So I do think that you're going to be moving forward, rebuilding a brand new foundation that's going to be far more secure, and you've learned from the lessons from the past. You're moving forward. You had worried about this situation. You'd lost sleep over it. You were crying over spilt milk, thinking about the past. And when things don't go as quickly as we want, been there, right? We all think about this. Then we start thinking, oh, we're not going to make it. It's not going to work out in our favor. We're not going to see our cups being filled. And we start to worry and we start to think the worst is going to happen. You have to let that go. Let the past go. Start moving forward in a positive new direction. Okay? So, you're wishing and obsessing that you could change things, but we can't change things that happened in the past. All you can do is keep going for the prize. Okay, there's still cups to be filled, and all you have to do is step up and realize they're there for you to grab onto and to fill. For others, you may have seen a relationship, a friendship, a partnership end, and it ended suddenly perhaps, and you start thinking and you're feeling sad about that, and you're wishing that you could change the past. And what happens is we can become obsessive when we're constantly rolling that over in our minds. You've got to let it go if this is the situation for some of you. Now, look what you got here. Page of Pentacles. Good news about money. If you've had any concerns about money, who doesn't have concerns about money, right? We all think about money. This is going to be a message coming into you. And you're going to either get it in the form of a letter, a text, an email, a phone call, some sort of communication is going to come in towards you telling you about good news to do with finances. You're not going to have to worry so much about money. I love it when this page shows up in a reading. And it's about your plans that are going to be moving forward now in a successful way. Some of you might be working towards a credit, working towards, learning something new, going back to school, getting your master's or getting your degree or getting a credit of some sort. Constantly, Gemini, you're always researching something. You're kind of like the Google king and queens of the universe. Basically, if you want to know something, you go to a Gemini, and if they don't know it, they'll say, give me a minute and I'll find it for you. So Geminis love to do research. They love to fill their data bank and their little mental computer with all kinds of information that they're always constantly doing. And I think some of you are doing this constantly to work towards this goal, rebuilding a foundation here so that you don't have to be worried and feeling lack and loss and disappointment and, crying over spilt milk from what you may have lost in the past. And it might have been money. It might have been materialism for some of you. Okay, now moving on to our third week of the month, you have the Four of Cups, you have the Hierophant. I think this is the Hierophant. This is a new deck to me, guys. Okay, sorry guys, but this is a new deck to me and the graphics threw me. This is not the Hierophant. This is not the Hermit, even though it portrays a guy sitting here on his own solo. This is a Strength card. And this is telling me that you need to step up here and not worry so much. You're going to be doing research here this third week. You're stronger than actually you believe you are when you start worrying about crying over spilt milk, or you think you're missing out on an opportunity, or something's not coming in fast enough for you. When, we have the Five of Cups and the Four of Cups side by side here. And when that happens, it tells me that sometimes we get up in our head and we start thinking that things aren't going to come to fruition. Things aren't going to work out. We get bored. We start thinking about the worst, and we get lost in our own little world, like something's missing, and we get bored. However, you may be distracted or feel emotionally trapped right now, and it's possible that by focusing on what you don't have, you're taking for granted the good things that you do have. So this is about living in the moment and realizing that you need to stop worrying about any lack or loss or the feeling that that's going to happen to you. Okay, step up into your strength here. Realize that you are stronger than you truly believe you are. Also, this is the card that says you could be communicating with others, and you're going to have to dig deep, and you're going to have to be a little bit more compassionate, understanding of other people's needs. Maybe you deal with people on a professional level. Maybe you're dealing, maybe you're in holistic healing, or maybe you do what I do, where we have to sit and understand our clients to communicate with them creatively. And when we do, we understand them and we put ourselves in their shoes, we're able to do that. So I think you're going to be looking at situations in a more compassionate, understanding way. And don't be so hard on yourself. Gemini, I think you're very, very hard on yourself. You're, more than anybody is. And you start doubting yourself and you start kicking yourself and beating up on yourself. Don't do this. I think you just need to realize that you do have fruition coming in here as long as you stay focused and go towards them. I see that, you're not going to have this worry about money anymore because you are building a better foundation here and getting recognized for this hard work you're doing this month. Now, moving on to the magnifying glass. Again, I had said that you're going to be doing research when we talked about the Page of Pentacles. I think you could be studying. You could be reading between the lines. You could be reading between the fine print. Maybe you feel there's something you missed and you're going to go back and double track back and try to see what you could have missed here. So this could be a message saying, don't leave something unfinished. Okay, go back. If you feel something isn't right or it's not working out, then you might have missed something here. So I think you need to keep your eyes open. I think you need to read between the fine print. Now, if some of you are being asked to sign any legal documentation, then I would be sure to read between the lines. If not, get representation that can do that and help guide you through that. Someone who can, be a mediator and get in the middle there and say, yeah, this is to your benefit. No, this isn't to your benefit. Okay. Now, coming in with your final and your fourth week here for this month, you have the King of Cups, you have the Knight of Wands, and you have this beautiful card of the Fish. Again, money. Let's go into the Fish. This is all about money, and it could be corporate money here. When the Fish shows up, I always think this is all about being able to step up and see abundance coming into you. Okay, this is plenty of abundance, and you could be dealing with commerce, you could be dealing with sales, you could be an advocate that's promoting yourself and your trade and your job. You could be stepping up and doing that. Be careful not to tip the scales between tipsy and loaded, though. You don't want to end up dizzy and bloated, as they say. This is a funny adage here that they add with this card. But I think that you could be dealing with banks, corporations, investment companies. For others, I think you're just going to see money coming in. We talked about the good news of the Page of Pentacles. You might have been waiting here for something to come in, and therein is your victory. After all the hard work and struggle, opportunities opening up. And this could have been, somebody here could have advocated for you. You have this man, and you also have the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups is the energy of somebody stepping forward who has the wisdom to want to step up and share what they know, to help you, to promote you, to get you through a situation. And they do it out of the goodness of their heart. They wear their heart on their sleeve. It's like an act of charity. Somebody steps forward and says, hey, I've been there, done it. Let me help and guide you through this. This is somebody who you can trust. Okay, so this could be who's coming in here to help you with finances, helping to guide you for investing your money or helping to get you this money. Whatever the case is, some of you might be dealing with somebody like that, and know that at the end of the month, you're going to see it coming in. I mean, the beginning of the month, it starts to show that with the Page of Pentacles, and then we come in to the end of the month, and you're going to see your finances improving tremendously. You've got the Knight of Wands, and that's the knight that comes in fast, very quickly, energy that comes towards you. And basically, this is opportunities that are going to present themselves very, very quickly. It's a situation that's going to require your immediate and full attention. You can't, you might be hearing about something coming in that's going to say you need to come here and sign a document, and you've got to act on it. It has to do with finances, something that you're going to have to move very, very quickly towards, okay? And you're going to be enthusiastic about it. All right, but just use caution when you go in there. Don't go rushing in and then, make a mistake here. But it could also be for others. This could be a knight coming in, male or female, that comes in very quickly for a very quick, hot and heavy relationship with you, a passionate love affair. But they've also been known to enter and exit just as quickly. For some of you, you might have to suddenly take a trip somewhere. You might be having to travel for business or personal reasons. There could be a change in where you're living. You might be having to all of a sudden rebuild a new foundation here. You're moving. You might be geographically moving. Maybe you're moving your office, your business. Maybe you're moving from one website to another. Maybe you're moving your home geographically to another part. You could be, like I say, changing residence, but it's something that's going to come in very, very quickly. Now let's see what you need to surrender to. Well, apparently you need to surrender to joy. Well, that's a good card. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. So I think you're going to have reason this month of August, moving through this month, my beautiful Geminis, to feel joy, to be happy, to enjoy your life a bit better. I think for some of you, you're rebuilding a foundation. I think you're going to see your finances improve. And as long as you stay focused and stop worrying so much, again, we talk about patience, it coming in, you're going to be able to see that. Lean into these people here that are strong, that are there supporting you right now, and truly you're going to get the rewards that you deserve. Coming in with your relationship or romance, you've been given religious factors. Your love life is influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path. So for some of you, you might meet somebody who's totally different culture, different faith belief. They might be completely different from you, but be open to people and their changes. Never try to change somebody or convince them to sway in your direction. They either believe in spiritualism or they believe in their own things. But somebody, you may have to think about this. You can either just say, I can agree to disagree and let it go at that, or some of you might be changing up. You might be leaving a situation and rebuilding a new one on firmer ground if this causes a problem within your relationship. So, it could be affected by that. Your spirituality, tapping into your religious spirituality. There's a very big message here for some of you. It might cause a conflict, and you have to think about making a decision or choice. Do I change or do I stand in my own power and be strong and be who I am and just say, okay, you can believe in what you want and I'll believe in what I want. Well, my beautiful Geminis, this is your reading for the month of August, and I wish you a beautiful month of August. And let's all play safe, stay safe, and be safe, and I'll see you soon.